Hello and welcome to another edition of Bet Analysis here at Life of a Punter. This week we will review the bet that we took in the Palermo versus Fiorentina match in Week 18 of Serie A. What we want to do in these bet reviews is educate punters like yourself how to identify quality picks week in and week out. So here are the three things we are going to research: head-to-head stats, current form for each team, and team versus group stats. The goal here is to look for stats that are 75% or higher. So let's use the matchday page to find stats for this game. This match was played on January 6th, so we're just going to scroll down to Serie A, click on Palermo versus Fiorentina. Fiorentina were second in the table going into this Week 18, 1 point back, league leaders Inter Milan, and Palermo sat 16th in the table, 3 points shy of the relegation spots. Fiorentina's last 6 games reads 3 wins, 2 draws, and a loss, and Palermo's last 6 games read 4 losses, 1 win, and a draw. So right from the get-go, we're favoring Fiorentina in this match. The question is, how many goals do we expect in this match, and when are they to come? So I'm going to use the historical match stats using the filter last 3 seasons. You'll see Fiorentina has won this fixture in the past 4 meetings between these two sides. Average match goal has been 4. First half over 0.5 has hit in 75% of the time. And we'll see here in the Palermo specifics section, they only scored in 50% of the recent matchups versus Fiorentina, but they've conceded in all those matches against Fiorentina. So definitely backing Fiorentina for a goal here. This section for Fiorentina specifically, we'll see that Fiorentina before the 50th minute is 100%. So in the last 3 seasons, these teams have met up 4 times. Fiorentina has scored in all of those matches, and they've all been before the 50th minute. Now you'll notice here in the historical scorelines, Palermo was actually in Serie B in the 2013-2014 season. So in the past 3 seasons, there's been only 4 matches. So what we'd like to do in these situations is we'd like to take a look at the team versus group stats, which includes a larger subset of matches to see if the trends that we just saw, if they continue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the want more stats section. Since we favor Fiorentina, I'm just going to look at Fiorentina. I'm going to select Serie A, Fiorentina, and Palermo is a Group 3 side. So what I'm going to do is select Group 3 and click on Go. So this is going to show me all the matches between Fiorentina versus Group 3 in the last 3 seasons. So you'll see there's a large number of matches. We have 48 matches that we're looking here. See there, Fiorentina dominates the fixtures versus Group 3. Average match goal 3.13, and first half over 0.5 has hit in 79% of these matches. Looking specifically at Fiorentina, they've scored in 83% of these matches. They've also conceded 75% of these matches. However, time of goal before looks pretty spread out, but the most confident bet here would be Fiorentina first goal before the 80th minute against Group 3 sides, as it is 81%. So looking at these stats, a few things come to mind. 1, we like Fiorentina to win this match. 2, we like Fiorentina to score. It looks like Fiorentina is also going to concede a goal, and first half over 0.5 will hit as well. What we're going to do is do a few last checks. Fiorentina is playing away from home, so I'm just going to change this filter to away to see if the same things apply. So still same thing, first half over 0.5 is 79%. Fiorentina has scored in 79% of fixtures away from home to Group 3, and they've also conceded in 75%. So still looking good for first half goal, Fiorentina to score, and Fiorentina to concede. What I'm going to do is just do one last check for Fiorentina currently this season against all teams. I'm going to change this filter to overall. Change this to this season because I just want to see this season overall. And again, Fiorentina this season, there's been a lot of goals in the first half, as evidenced by 83% of the time. First half over 0.5 hits. Fiorentina has scored in every single match this season, but they've only conceded in 50% of those matches. And specifically, Fiorentina before the 60th minute is 83%. So what we ended up doing in this matchup was going for Fiorentina first goal before the 60th minute. And as you can see here, the final score was 3-1 for Fiorentina. So our predictions came true. Both teams did score. Fiorentina did score before the 60th minute. They scored in the 13th minute. If you haven't already, take a free trial at lifeofapunter.com. We give you full access to our stats, our weekly bet tips, and our live betting chat room where we talk bets as matches happen. We truly want to help you become the best punter that you can be. Cheers.